Yankees fans, buckle up because things are heating up in ways that could completely redefine the postseason for New York. Right now, the team is sitting comfortably in a position to clinch a wild card spot, and honestly, it would be shocking if they didn't. That's basically a guaranteed entry into the playoffs. But the real story isn't just about making it into the postseason. It's about what comes after that. The question on everyone's mind is, how far can this squad actually go once they get there? The American League East is stacked with talent, and every single game could be decisive in shaping the path forward. The Toronto Blue Jays currently hold the division lead, but the Yankees are still very much in striking distance. And with the right mix of wins and momentum, nothing is out of reach. Meanwhile, the Boston Red Sox are lurking nearby. And at this stage, it looks like a potential showdown in a three-game wild-card series is looming between New York and Boston. That scenario alone makes every matchup from now until the postseason feel like it carries double the weight, because one misstep could drastically change the playoff landscape. Looking at the numbers, the Yankees are sitting near the top in terms of playoff probabilities. The Blue Jays are essentially locked into a playoff berth, but the Yankees aren't far behind, holding a nearly certain chance of making it themselves. The Red Sox, while still in the mix, have a tougher road ahead and a much slimmer chance of overtaking their rivals in the division. To surpass Toronto, New York would need to string together some impressive victories, including a few key wins directly against the Blue Jays. Beyond simply securing a wild card, though, the Yankees still maintained the highest percentage chance to win the World Series among American League teams. Even when looking across the league to teams out west, like the Astros and Mariners, New York stands out. This combination of talent, depth, and experience means that, despite not leading the division at this exact moment, the Yankees remain favorites in many eyes to ultimately capture the American League East, or, at the very least, make a serious run deep into October. When examining recent form, New York has been performing strongly in its last 10 games, boasting 7 wins against just 3 losses, while Toronto has been more inconsistent, sitting at an even 5-5. That surge has allowed the Yankees to reclaim a lead over Boston in the wild card standings, marking a crucial step in their recovery after a period of falling behind their historic rivals. The immediate goal was clear: secure the top wildcard spot. With that accomplished, the team can now focus on the bigger prize, winning the division outright. Taking the top spot in the American League East carries enormous benefits. A division win doesn't just look good on paper. It provides a first-round bye in the playoffs, which is invaluable. Avoiding back-to-back series in the opening rounds can make a significant difference for a team navigating the grueling stretch of October baseball. Right now, if the postseason were to start today, the Yankees would likely face the Red Sox in the first round of the playoffs, with a potential matchup against the Blue Jays awaiting in Toronto should they advance. That scenario alone underscores just how high the stakes are and why every game from here on out is absolutely critical. However, there's more complexity beyond the standings. One of the biggest concerns revolves around the Yankees' performance against the Red Sox this season. Historically, New York has struggled in this matchup, losing the majority of their games to Boston. Out of the 12 times they faced off this year, the Yankees only managed to win twice, making a potential 3-game wild card series against Boston a daunting prospect. To navigate this challenge, the team will have to rely heavily on their top pitching options. Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, and likely Luis Healer or Cam Schlittler would need to deliver near-flawless outings to overcome Boston quickly and move on to the next round. The strategy is clear: get through the Red Sox as efficiently as possible to keep the path to the World Series alive. It's a delicate balance because one loss could dramatically shift momentum in a short series, making the margin for error razor thin. Adding another layer of intrigue is Aaron Judge's return to the outfield after an elbow injury that sidelined him in July. Judge's situation has been a source of genuine concern, as fans and analysts alike question how much he can contribute defensively moving forward. There are fears that his UCL may have been compromised, and while he can still hit at an elite level, preserving his health is now paramount. Comparisons to players like Bryce Harper are inevitable. Harper underwent Tommy John surgery and returned successfully as a first baseman, maintaining his offensive prowess. The Yankees might follow a similar path with Judge, moving him to first base to protect his bat while still leveraging his presence in the lineup. This approach also interacts with the team's broader strategy. With Giancarlo Stanton in the mix, you can't play both Judge and Stanton as designated hitters, so creative roster management is necessary. Moving Judge to first, keeping Stanton in the outfield or DH spot, and incorporating versatile players like Ben Rice behind the plate could solve multiple problems at once. It allows the Yankees to develop younger talent, such as Cody Bellinger or Spencer Jones, while maintaining a balance of experience and skill throughout the lineup. In essence, this period represents a critical crossroads for New York. How the team navigates these next few weeks, whether they can overtake Toronto, manage matchups against Boston, and strategically deploy their key players like Aaron Judge, will determine their postseason trajectory. Every decision carries weight, from rotation planning to defensive alignment, and the front office has to consider not just immediate results, but long-term sustainability for October. Fans are understandably invested, scrutinizing every throw Judge makes in the outfield, debating whether he should stay or shift positions. And through it all, the offensive production from Judge has been nothing short of phenomenal. A 7.5 WAR, 43 home runs, a batting average over 300, and an OPS over 1.09 is a historic season by any standard. Despite concerns over his defense, his offensive dominance makes him a lock for MVP contention and a cornerstone for the team's playoff aspirations. This moment for the Yankees is about more than just numbers. It's about strategy, timing, and seizing the opportunities that remain. Every win, every pitching decision, every lineup adjustment has implications that echo well beyond a single game. Whether it's preserving Judge's arm, navigating the Red Sox matchup, or chasing the elusive division lead, New York is at a point where focus, depth, and execution will define the story of their season. The intensity is palpable, the potential is massive, and the journey from here to October promises to be filled with drama, surprises, and the kind of baseball that fans dream about year after year. The Yankees are at a crossroads where history, talent, and tactical decisions collide, and the coming weeks will reveal if they have what it takes to turn potential into postseason glory. Now, diving deeper into the Yankees' current challenges, Aaron Judge's situation continues to dominate conversations among fans and analysts alike. His return to the outfield after that elbow injury has been closely scrutinized, and understandably so. The concern isn't just about his ability to field balls. It's about protecting one of the most potent bats in baseball. Judge has been an absolute machine at the plate, hitting over 40 home runs, maintaining a batting average north of 300, and putting up an OPS that is historic in its consistency. But even the greatest hitters are vulnerable if they're forced into defensive positions that strain their bodies. Moving him to first base could be the smartest decision New York makes in the final stretch of the season. It preserves his offensive impact while still allowing the team to field an effective lineup. This shift also opens opportunities for other players to step up. Spencer Jones and Cody Bellinger in the outfield could bring energy and fresh legs, while the veterans anchor the lineup and maintain stability. Giancarlo Stanton remains a key piece, and by carefully rotating positions between Stanton, Judge, and the younger talent, the Yankees can maximize both offense and defense. It's a delicate balance, but the front office and coaching staff have shown they can make the tough decisions when it matters most. The strategy now isn't just about winning games. It's about creating a sustainable path that keeps the team strong into the postseason, avoiding injuries and fatigue that could derail a deep playoff run. Pitching also continues to be a critical factor. Max Fried and Carlos Rodon are expected to lead the rotation, with Luis Healer or Cam Schlittler filling in as the third starter if necessary. The Yankees need these pitchers firing on all cylinders, especially considering the potential matchup against the Red Sox in a wild-card series. Historically, New York has struggled against Boston this season, winning only 2 out of 12 encounters. That makes a short series incredibly precarious. Every pitch, every inning, every managerial decision will be magnified. The team must neutralize Boston early and efficiently to maintain any momentum heading into the next round, likely against Toronto. Success in these series requires more than just star power. It demands precision, adaptability, and mental toughness from every player on the roster. The stakes become even higher when considering the benefits of winning the division. A first-round bye is more than just a reward. It's a strategic advantage that could be the difference between an early exit and a deep postseason run. Avoiding back-to-back series allows pitchers to stay fresh, hitters to maintain rhythm, and reduces the risk of fatigue or injury. In essence, every game played before October is about positioning, not just points or standings. The Yankees are acutely aware of this, and their recent winning streak is evidence that they are peaking at the right moment. 7 wins in their last 10 games is exactly the kind of momentum that can propel a team through the high-pressure environment of October baseball. Aaron Judge's MVP-caliber season also adds an intangible boost to the team. His presence alone shifts the way opponents pitch and field. Teams are forced to adjust, often overcompensating for his power and reach. That kind of influence extends beyond the stat sheet. It impacts the psychology of games, the way pitchers approach at-bats, and even how defensive alignments are configured. Preserving Judge's health is not just a precaution, it's a strategic necessity. With careful management, he can continue to anchor the lineup while contributing meaningfully in any potential postseason matchup. Meanwhile, the Yankees' depth remains a critical asset. Players like Ben Rice behind the plate, combined with the versatility of the younger outfielders, create a roster capable of adapting to various scenarios. Injuries, slumps, or unexpected challenges are less threatening when the team has multiple viable options. This flexibility allows the Yankees to protect their stars while still fielding competitive lineups day in and day out. It's a delicate juggling act, but one that New York has handled well so far, and it could make the difference between a short playoff appearance and a legitimate run at the World Series. Another layer to consider is the mental and emotional factor. Baseball is as much a game of focus and confidence as it is skill. Facing the Red Sox, who have historically had New York's number, can be a daunting prospect, but momentum and strategic decisions can shift the balance. Winning against a team that has previously dominated can create belief, while careful lineup management and thoughtful pitching rotation can mitigate weaknesses. Every game, every inning, and every at-bat matters in this critical stretch, and the Yankees know it. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. New York is buzzing with whispers that could shake the baseball world to its core. In what insiders are calling a blockbuster move, ace pitcher ZACK is reportedly heading to the New York Yankees, a team already loaded with star power, but apparently unwilling to settle for anything less than a championship this season. Sources close to the front office suggest the deal could be finalized any day now, though neither team has confirmed the news. If true, this trade would mark one of the most aggressive moves in recent Yankees history. Wheeler, known for his electric fastball and composure on the mound, has been a coveted asset for years, and his potential arrival in the Bronx is sending ripples through MLB circles. Speculation is rife that the Yankees are positioning themselves for an immediate title run, signaling that the franchise isn't just aiming to contend, they're aiming to dominate. Fans and analysts alike are already debating how Wheeler's presence could transform the Yankees' rotation. With a season lineup already in place, adding Wheeler could tip the balance in high-stakes matchups, particularly in the postseason. Some suggest this is a calculated gamble by the front office, a clear message that New York isn't shying away from big moves in pursuit of glory. Of course, as with any major rumor, skepticism runs high. Trades of this magnitude are rarely straightforward, and questions linger about what the Yankees may have to give up to secure Wheeler. But the mere possibility has ignited endless chatter among fans on social media, with speculation ranging from lineup shakeups to a reshaping of the team's long-term strategy. As the city holds its breath, one thing is certain. The rumor of ZACK in pinstripes has already changed the conversation. Whether it becomes reality or remains tantalizing speculation, The Yankees' ambitions this season have never felt more audacious. And baseball fans everywhere are watching, waiting, and wondering if New York is about to witness a game-changing moment. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.